Hi, it's Kauakea Winston from Vesta Mystery School, and I'm here to talk with you today about astrology and the chakras. I've been teaching at Sacred Path Healing School on Oahu for 16 years, and it's a 3-year program where we really go deeply into the chakras and the wounding patterns of the chakras. I teach astrology at this school, and so I'm going to share with you how the elements of earth and water, fire, and air correlate to the chakra centers. And I have my Vesta Mystery School astrology cards and also chakra cards that I'm going to be showing you to take you on this little journey through the chakras and the elements and the zodiac signs that correspond. So first, let's take a look at the root chakra, Muladhara. Muladhara is about grounding, stability, security, foundation, family, tribe. And here's the 4-petaled lotus. The mantra is I am. The seed sound or the bija sound is Lam. And the planets that are associated with this earth element are the Earth and Saturn. These are the gemstones you can wear to help with your root chakra: garnet, ruby, bloodstone. These chakra cards that I sell also have on the back side 7 to 9 things you can do to help bring more healing to that chakra. So the affirmation for the first chakra is I choose to be in my body. I am safe. I belong. My fundamental needs are met. And then you can pick a number 1 through 9. And so say I pick number 5. Apply, diffuser, inhale earthy essential oils like cedar abundance, which is a Young Living oil blend, and valor, also by Young Living. Other things you can do are eat healthy protein foods, root vegetables, inhale yummy food scents because smell is a part of the root chakra. Wear red clothes, visualize Ganesh, Jai Ganesha, clearing the path towards your abundance, creating an affirmation which brings safety and comfort to your life. When the root chakra is settled, we feel safe, we feel relaxed. So what are the earth signs of the zodiac? There are 3 earth signs, and the first one is Taurus. And Taurus, as an earth sign, says, I am dependable and steadfast. I value security and rest easy with Mother Earth. And this is yin. All the earth and water signs of the zodiac are of the feminine yin nature. So Taurus at its best slows down and enjoys the comforts of touch and food. It allows us to take care of our body and be patient. There's security issues with Taurus. So valuing money and security is a part of this earth sign. It's focused on the material world and building a solid foundation, letting go of all rushing. There's a dependability and a devotion to Taurus. But when Taurus gets stressed, they can be stubborn, too security oriented, lazy, unmotivated, only finding value in the materialistic world. They can be indulgent with food and shopping. They can crave pleasure to feel safe, and they don't like change once they make up their mind. Sometimes with Taurus, the more stressed they are, the more sleep they need and the slower they go. So this is our first earth sign that relates again to that root chakra. Now, the second earth sign is Virgo, and Virgo is an earth sign that says I'm discerning and I like to refine, focus, and organize so that I may be of service. Very service-oriented sign. Virgo can be discriminating, discerning. They love health and can take excellent care of their health. They can be efficient and have great attention for detail. This can be a highly intelligent sign because of the focus on details and the desire to be of service. There can be a purity with Virgo, with intentions, and they put effort into everything to refine all that they touch. This is a practical sign, an earthy sign. But Virgo, when stressed, can worry, obsess, overanalyze, and have perfectionistic standards. Virgos can have critical minds, which sometimes have a hard time quieting down. There's a perception of so many details which make it hard for Virgos to relax. And Virgos can get in a jail of their own making and where they can't stop trying to improve everyone and everything. So my two favorite words for Virgo are relaxed effort. And then the third zodiac sign for Earth is Capricorn, who says, I'm capable and responsible. I understand how the world works and my part in it. And at best, Capricorns are reliable, patient. They make plans that manifest. They value those who respect themselves. They're mature and ambitious. They like being in charge, and they're able to follow through to create success. They can be career-oriented. They know the power of being serious. They have inner authority, and they know how to use their power wisely. They work well with time and honor all their commitments. Now, Capricorn on a bad day, when stressed, can be judgmental, expect others to be mature, and operate with the same code of conduct they expect of themselves. But we have fire signs, water signs. Capricorn is kind of the old man sign that can be, I've been around the block, kid, and I know how this is going to turn out. So there's a certain sense of, when stressed, of control and conservatism. Overly cautious, often working alone. They can lack spontaneity, be overly ambitious about career and money, care too much about what others think and their status in the world. They can be suspicious and intolerant. So these zodiac cards for Vesta Mystery School give you ways you can embrace the best of each of the zodiac signs, and also look for the stressed responses so that we can have more compassion for ourselves and for others. Let's go to the second chakra, which is the water element. So here's Savasthana, and this is the Sacral Chakra, which is around sensuality, sexuality, creativity, pleasure, and play. The element is water. The mantras are, I feel. This is a feeling chakra. The water element is flow. The seed sound is vam, vam, vam. The planet is the moon that is very much affecting the waters in our body. That's why on full moon, even the police and the doctors and the hospitals know that they put on more staff during full moon, because they know of the impact the moon has magnetically on the water in the body and how it creates more feelings for everyone. So the gemstones you can wear to help heal and enhance the chakra are carnelian, amber, and hematite. There are 9 different modalities of ways you can help to heal your second chakra and allow this flow of water energy to move. The affirmation is, I accept my feelings and allow the flow. As I admit my feelings to myself, I'm free. Often people share their feelings with everyone, but sometimes we just need to know, where are we at, and admit our feelings to ourselves, just to accept the moment of where that feeling weather is, because the weather is always changing. So if you want to have more flow in your life, you can creatively move and flow with the energy of your pelvis. You can dance and listen to music, which helps you feel. You can express feelings in your journal, or swim in an ocean or the pool to connect with water. Take a hot bath with salts, Epsom salts, Hawaiian salts, or essential oils. Get a massage, feel yourself, land in your body. Wear or visualize the color orange. Drink more water or healthy herbal tea, or sit near a stream and waterfall and listen to the sounds. So what are the 3 water signs in the zodiac? Let's take a look here. So Cancer, the first water sign, says, I am family oriented and I love being at home. I'm sensitive to the needs of others. And so again, earth and water, the lower 2 chakras, are both yin. And so we do need to go through our feelings to get grounded into the earth element of the root chakra. At best, Cancers say, I am nurturing and I like to have people that I love nearby. I notice others' needs in sensitive ways. I protect those I care about and create deep family ties. I'm very intuitive and empathic. I love the emotional warmth and security of home and belonging. I'm connected to the moon phases and the feminine, because the moon is the ruler of the sign Cancer. So when stressed, this can be a very private and shut down sign, like the crab that goes in the shell and has a hard outer shell. There is a tendency when stressed for cancers to become insecure and moody. They can be defensive. They can blame others for their insensitivities. Why isn't everyone as sensitive as I am? Cancers are the ones who hear all those little subtleties of emotion. They can be overly emotional and smother those they love. They can be fearful about the future and hang on to the past. And they can sometimes feel like they're just a big baby and the world is just too harsh. So let's be kind to our Cancer friends and make sure that they feel safe. Scorpio is the second water sign. And here we're talking about passion and intensity. So Scorpio's affirmation is, I'm passionate and concentrated. I feel deeply and I'm able to face intensity. So at best, Scorpios know how to connect with others authentically. They're resilient and persistent, and they harness their life force to serve spirit. They're able to feel pain both in themselves and others as a healing process, hence the phoenix rising out of the ashes from the lower Scorpio. And they're able to be present with their partners sexually in a real loving way. They're tenacious and fearless. So this is Scorpio at best. Now, Scorpio on a stress day is controlling, covert, overly private. Desirous, can be lustful, deceptive. They can have a very private, deep feelings and be easily jealous. They can crave intimacy, and when it's not available, they can create drama and power struggles. They can be suspicious, distrustful, and repressed. They can be obsessed with darkness, and that is the lower nature of Scorpio. So then we have Pisces, the third water sign, and the two fishes, the soul and the personality. I feel everything. I am a dreamer, ever hoping for heaven on earth. And at best, Pisces are compassionate and spiritual. They love music and art. They're subtle and imaginative. They're very romantic and mystical. They can be highly intuitive and very empathic, receptive, sensitive. And when they're centered, gentle and flexible, and at times even sacrificing. They know how to surrender to a higher power and trust that love is all there is. The Pisces is the sign of faith at best. But when stressed, Pisces can be an escape artist with addiction tendencies. They can hang out in their imagination. They can feel easily victimized, suffer from depression. They can kind of drown in the waters, so to say. They can be ungrounded and live in a confused state. They can be indecisive and procrastinate. They can lack faith in life and not be good with boundaries, be very impressionable. So again, these water signs are the sensitive feeling signs of the zodiac, and they relate to that second chakra. So let's be kind to our water sign friends and make sure that their feelings are honored. Now let's move to the third chakra, which we're moving into the fire, Manipura. And Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, is about personal power, self-esteem, purpose. It is the lustrous gem. And those gems could be yellow topaz, citrine, or tiger's eye. The element here is fire. And the mantra is, I do. And this is the doing chakra. So many people kind of have blown out third chakras because our culture says, keep doing, doing, doing. That's why we're moving into fire and air elements now with third chakra fire. This is yang, and it wants more freedom and independence than the yin signs, which need stability and security. The seed sound here, the bija sound, is ram, ram, ram. And the planets are Mars and the Sun. So what kind of healing modalities can we practice to keep this third chakra in balance? Our affirmation is, I am alive and vibrant with energy. I shine with radiance and harness my fire to lead a balanced life. We can exercise and move our body as an act of self-love. We can wear or visualize yellow, spend time in the sun, meditate on candlelight or a bonfire. We can put oregano oil in a tablespoon of olive oil to aid in our digestion. We can drink ginger tea and lemon to aid in our digestion as well. Focus our mind on a creative project, wear gemstones. We can take action and assert ourselves with love. So leading a balanced life with our fire lit is the big challenge of the third chakra. No fire leads to depression. Too much fire, and we are going beyond our limits and we may burn out. So just know that with these fire elements, with the signs of the zodiac that the fire rules, we have to be mindful of how we use that fire. Fire can be a dangerous element. So here's our 3 fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries says, I am direct and I take action based on my instincts. I'm courageous and self-reliant. It's the ram. It can be the warrior or it can be the child, the inner child. At best, Aries says, I trust my will and assert myself with strength and boldness. I have a clear sense of my individuality. I'm independent and I take risks to gain experience. I have the faith of a child and I jump in to try what inspires me. I'm enthusiastic and confident. I get very excited about starting things. Aries are really good at igniting fire. It is the first fire sign. So they are the ones to light the fire and get things going. And people love this energy, but sometimes they can be a little too direct and people can shut down from that fire. So what happens when an Aries gets stressed? They can be selfish, impatient, with tendencies to rush. They can be pushy, forceful, domineering, and rash. They can be headstrong and willful. They can act before they think and expect others to also be direct. Oh, why are these Pisces or these Libras having vacillation and indecision? And Aries is always direct and likes to be decisive. They can get overly excited and easily disappointed when things don't go their way. They can be childish and they don't complete things. So this is Aries, Aries on a good day and Aries on a hard day. And we're all, if you have some Aries in your chart, you probably relate to both sides of these things. And Vesta Mystery School, I'm devoted to helping people to understand their own natal astrology chart, their birth chart, so that they can have more compassion for themselves and know that when they're stressed, they can accept that their lower nature is appearing and love themselves and do what they need to help bring themselves back to their best self. Leo is our second fire sign. Leo says, I'm a leader who expresses from my heart. I'm playful and I like to take risks. So Leos are very creative. And this creative fire says, I'm a creative being and my path is directed by joy. I'm self-confident and dynamic and powerful in the ways that I show up. When in my heart, I'm radiant and impressive, and I thrive on appreciation, and I'm courageous and loyal. I have dramatic flair, and I'm generous and romantic. I love children. And Leos can be the life of the party. They can be so heart-centered and so generous. It's a very beautiful sign. But when Leos aren't doing well, when they're not feeling seen or appreciated, they can be domineering and prideful. They can need constant attention. They can be very melodramatic and arrogant. They can be overly romantic and be heartbreakers. Self-centered, vain, overbearing, stubborn. They can doubt their own creative ability when they're not appreciated and recognized. So make sure you give a shout out when a Leo friend does something nice for you that you appreciate. Let them know, because we need to feed their hearts to keep them feeling their confidence and open-heartedness. Here's Sagittarius, the centaur, who is, I call Sagittarius spreading fire. So Aries starts the fire, Leo sustains the fire, and Sagittarius, as it travels, spreads the fire. So here the affirmation is, I'm adventurous and a seeker of wisdom and learning from all cultures and religions. And at best, Sagittarius are optimistic and honest, wise, and seek the truth. They're a lover of all things natural and explore the world with an open mind. Opportunities appear everywhere they look. They find meaning and purpose in how the universe works. They're bold in expressing themselves and direct, like all the fire signs. They can be positive and travel in order to learn and expand their minds. So Sagittarius, when stressed, though, can be very self-righteous and superior because they are always learning and they expect everyone else wants to be learning the absolute truth. It's just the truth. I am excessive and restless and need to always be on the go. They expect others to agree with them about their perceptions. They can be impatient with others about their subjective truths and often disregard people for not having a higher understanding. So Sagittarians, we love you, but sometimes you just gotta let us have our subjective truth in the moment of how we feel and what's happening there. So those are our 3 fire signs. So let's now move to the heart chakra and the air quality. Anahata, the heart chakra. Love, compassion, empathy, joy, harmony. And the mantra is I love, and the seed sound is yam, yam, yam. And the ruling planet is Venus. The gemstones are emerald, peridot, jade, rose quartz, and you can wear these to help enhance and open the heart chakra up. The affirmation is my heart is open to the exchange of love. I choose to let my heart lead, knowing love always wins. So here's the air element, and breathing into our heart and laughing. Sometimes we could do laughing yoga, can be very helpful. Wearing or visualizing green or pink, the two colors of the heart chakra. Practicing mindful awareness and deepening your breath. Getting that deep breath in to just feeling that heart up and moving with exhalation out the grief. Eating green foods, relating to others from the heart and expressing our love, applying or diffusing bergamot, rose, essential oils, wearing gemstones, walking the beach and breathing in those negative ions, and exchanging hugs, at least pre-COVID, and maybe now with masks. Hopefully one day we will be hugging fully again. I look forward to it. So what are the 3 air signs of the zodiac? Let's take a look here. So Gemini says, I'm curious and see both sides of every situation. I'm friendly and communicative. And here are the twins, Castor and Pollux, and they're often having a conversation. So Gemini is known as the communicator sign of the zodiac. Again, air signs and fire signs are yang, which mean they want more freedom and independence. Those earth and water signs for the first and second chakra are yin and want more stability and security. So we need both those things as human beings, but depending on someone that you're with, they may require more freedom and independence, or someone might require more stability and security. We need to make room for those things. So Gemini on a good day is awesome at networking and making friends. They learn easily, they're bright and articulate, knowledgeable and talkative. They keep things light and they make others laugh. They're versatile and interested in just about everything. They're good mediators and they're very perceptive, adaptable, and witty. They're curious, they see both sides of every situation. They're friendly and communicative. But when stressed, Geminis are wordy, ungrounded, easily distracted, and not able to commit. They can be interested in so many things that they're not able to focus. They can be overly social, be superficial at times, spacey, shallowed, and scattered. They need constant stimulus or they get bored. So know your Gemini friends and know that they're good communicators and love their words. Libra, the second air sign, says, I am relationship oriented. I value cooperation, balance, and harmony. At best, they're fair, easygoing, diplomatic in their relationships. They prefer doing things with others rather than being alone. They love beauty, they're charming, they strive for balance, and they're agreeable and considerate. Sometimes they may just say, it's just not fair. They want fairness. They're deeply committed to fairness. They love art, they're refined in their tastes, and partnership is very, very important to them. Libras will go the extra mile for their relationships. So when they're stressed, though, they're dependent. They find it hard to act alone. They can give their power away to others and be a people pleaser. They can become indecisive, hesitant, passive, and then they overcompromise. They can be insincere to keep the peace, just to keep the relationship happy, and forget to speak their truth. They can forget themselves and focus too much on the relationship. They can be lazy and rely on others. So we love you, Libras. Keep giving to us in relationship. You're the lovers of the zodiac. And Aquarius, the water bearer. So people get a little confused because Aquarius is an air sign, but the symbol is of the water bearer pouring the living waters onto the earth. Aquarius is a unique sign. I'm a unique individual with original ideas. I see things from a broad perspective. So in this Aquarian age that we're in, it is about expanding our perceptions and seeing humanity, brotherhood, sisterhood as one big picture and understanding we're all in this together. How can we solve our problems as one humanity? So at best, Aquarians see the whole picture, find innovative solutions which serve humanity. They stir up humor, they value friendships. They are communicative with their original ideas. They're experimental and scientific. They're love being a part of community, and they require a lot of freedom. They love their weirdness, and they can help others to embrace theirs. They can be quirky and funny. I love my Aquarius friends and family. So when stressed, though, Aquarius is detached and aloof. They can act like they don't care. The air signs can be in their heads a bit. So they think in abstract ideas. They're not personal. They can be a rebel without a cause who destroys just to obtain that sense of freedom. They can play it so cool that they have no close friends. They can be so superior in their intelligence that they just are very detached and they feel strange, like they don't fit in this world. They can be a misfit and a know-it-all and act as if they need no one. So Aquarius, we need you. Keep telling us what's going on. And everyone's chart is a blend of many zodiac signs. And so even though our sun sign may be one of these signs, really we have all 12 signs of the zodiac in our birth chart. And my readings go over your chart planet by planet to help you to know how to embrace your star chart, your star map for this incarnation and make the best of it. Let's go to the rest of the chakras now. Here at the fifth chakra is the throat chakra, communication, authentic expression, vibration. Here we have the element of ether. So we're moving out of astrology now and moving into fifth, sixth, and seventh chakra. Gemstones are blue topaz, lapis lazuli, and aquamarine. The mantra here at Vishuddha is I speak, and the seed sound is hum, hum, hum. MC Yoga has a beautiful song called Chakra Beatbox, where you can make the bija seed sounds with him on YouTube. The planets here are Mercury and Neptune. Mercury, the communication planet, and Neptune, which is visionary. Here at the fifth chakra, the affirmation is my unique vibration and voice is needed in this world. My words are truthful and compassionate. Things you can do to enhance your fifth chakra are express yourself, make some sounds, loosen up and dance to free this rigid template. This is where we can really be shut down. And some people talk too much. Some people can't get a word in edgewise. How do we find balance here? So singing, humming, chanting alone or with Deva Pramal can help. Tone with the color sky blue as we open the throat chakra. We can just hum, look at the big blue sky and go into that quantum field of the ether and just expand. Listen to inspirational music, create a clean and uplifting environment, experience large open spaces, and take a hike to a vista. Many ways we can enhance that throat chakra. Now, the sixth chakra, Aja, is the third eye chakra, intuition, inner wisdom, imagination, vision, light. These gemstones are amethyst, azurite, black obsidian. This is the two-petaled lotus. It is like the wings of a bird, effort and grace, and it allows us to fly into our inner visions. This is a seeing chakra. The seed sound is Om, Om, and the planet is Jupiter. The affirmation for the sixth chakra, I trust my intuition and seek guidance. I am still and tune into my spiritual center. You can meditate, sit in the third eye, visualize the dark indigo sky with the moon and the stars. Practice using your intuition, trusting your intuition. Read spiritual poetry, Rumi or Hafez. Open to astrology and the planetary influences. Get an astrology reading. Sit in silence and listen. Use earplugs if needed. Pray deeply with surrender. Read and learn about a mystic or a saint. So many beautiful teachers throughout history that we can learn from. And that is feeding this sixth chakra, this third eye. It opens us up beyond the dimensions of this dense earth reality. Here is Sahasrara, and this is the crown chakra, enlightenment, spiritual connection, thousand petal lotus. And the gemstones here are moonstone, sugilite, and selenite. The mantra, I understand. And here we're in silence. This is Uranus as a planetary ruler, which is about enlightenment. So the affirmation for the seventh chakra, which is about integration, is I am one with the light and the sound of the universe. I trust the moment to be divine. Here we can open the crown of our head, the thousand petal lotus, and fill the Sushumna, the central channel, with white, gold, and silver light. We can surrender to divine guidance. We can allow light to move through the center channel, the Sushumna. We can forgive, love, accept. We can be still and know the presence of God. We can choose an angel card or another oracle card and invoke the energy. We can open to receive help from our guides, our angels, and the ascended masters. So these are my chakra energy healing cards, healing modalities for the chakra. And there's a set of 8 of these that I sell on my website, vestamysteryschool.com. The final card is an affirmation card of all 7 of those chakra affirmations. And let me just share that with you. And this can be a beautiful thing you can do to as a meditation in the morning or the evening, to just do each of the chakras I statements in order to ground and open to the light and align yourself. So thank you for listening today. I am really happy to share with you about these teachings around the chakras and the zodiac signs. If you'd like to book an astrology reading with me, you can go to my website at vestamysteryschool.com. I also do energy sound healings, distance and in person, from the Big Island here in Honoka'a, where I live. I'm on Zoom, and I'm also offering retreats and support for anyone doing retreats on the Big Island of Hawaii, as we're all recovering from COVID and the long, hard weeks. I'm just really grateful to be here supporting you all. So mahalo for your time. Thank you so much. Aloha.